Here with Tim Swartz and Brian Banafitemi, I'm Blake Suniga, and it's good to have you with us.
We've got a chance now for our starting lineups. From point guard to center, this game should be a good one.
And with these teams, so much talent on offense, you can see the precision they play with.
Yeah, and it shows up in the way they move around the floor. Everyone knows exactly where they're supposed to be.
It's also in the speed in which they set up their offense. They don't waste any time getting into sets.
Now here is Stewart. Count it. Good.
So fluid in her movements. Defenders dread guarding Jones in the pick and roll.
Pass to Jones. Gray. And here is Howard. Clock at 6. Here's Gray. That shot off the mark.
Isabel Harrison with some nice D. After winning Rookie of the Year, there were high expectations for Alicia Gray in the years to follow.
Yeah, and that can be a bit of a burden. But give Gray credit. She's grown her game and become an all-star.
And she comes up with the deuce.
And because of Ionescu's deep bag of scoring tricks, I'm not surprised to see her bust out the floater there.
Outside Canada. Pass to Howard. And the shot goes down.
And even against stiff interior defense, Howard stays committed. She never even thought about giving up on the play.
Now here is Ionescu. Now Harrison. Harrison sets a screen.
Down low. So she gets the whistle. Contact on the way up. 2 shots next.
First personal foul.
That's on Jones.
Team foul.
When we talk about Isabel Harrison, she's a player who buys into her role, a talented forward who plays to her strengths.
The first one falls.
And Brian, with Isabel Harrison, they've got a very effective operator down low.
She's really honed her technique and her footwork. Plus, with her agility, she can make a defense work very hard inside.
Now here is Canada. Pass to Gray. From the arc. Cloud pulls it in. Left side, Stewart. Goes up and lays it in nice and easy.
What a move. Watching Stewart doing things like that, you can forget she's 6'4".
Outside Canada. Pass to Howard. Takes the 3. No luck on that one.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Lucky she was off.
I just hope that was a mistake by the D, because if that's how they plan to guard her, they're going to have serious problems.
Now here's Howard. Inside. Cloud with the steal. And even 3-on-3 break. Now about 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Back to Stewart. Good.
When you let Stewart get inside, you're just not going to stop her. Too much length, too much game.
Here's Canada. An 8-point differential. Just under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the first quarter. Gray left side. Pass to Jones. Over Harrison. Jones misses.
It's very dangerous to leave her open like that. Lucky break to the D that she missed it.
And here's Harrison. Guarded by Jones. Jordan Canada with the steal. Here's Gray. She's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard.
Those chances, usually they're 2 points for her. The D, I guess, did just enough to bother her.
Sabrina Ionescu from outside. And the three ball is good.
Their offenses come together immediately. They're threatening to run away with this game.
I can't imagine they'll stay this hot for 4 quarters, but if they can even come close, look out.
And to pick up and keep this offensive pace would be insane.
The first quarter concludes and a double-digit lead on the scoreboard. It's the Liberty. They lead by 11. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in a moment. Well, not exactly a neck-and-neck game, but as the second quarter starts, there is plenty of time for a comeback. All right, guys, the Liberty enjoying a nice lead here.
I like what we're seeing for them, going right at the basket. Tons of points down there in the paint.
They've been the aggressor early, attacking the hoop and getting in the paint.
And here are the Dream. They trail by 11.
And looking at the Atlanta Dream, they haven't won a playoff series since 2018.
Yeah, Atlanta has struggled of late. But when you look at this current roster, they are very young and talented. Headlined by 2022 first overall pick, Ryan Howard.
Now here's Gardner. Pass to Jones. To the paint. Gardner, good.
Rising to the challenge inside. The defense puts contact on Gardner, and she still fights through it.
Now here's Walker Kimbrough. To the middle. Caldwell. And that one good.
Yeah, whether by design or by accident, that was a very high-quality shot they created.
Here in the second quarter with a little over a minute of play. Pass to Berg. Johannes. Bronco Jones from long range. Dream with the rebound.
I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Look good here, too. I'm as shocked as you.
And the shot goes in.
She always knows where her teammates are going to be, and she'll have that ball there waiting for them.
Here's Gardner. Second quarter of basketball, just over 1.5 minutes played so far. Pass to Jones. And here's Burke. Clock at 4. From outside, off the mark.
Wide open misses like that can be confidence shakers.
Well, Brittany Griner is just the 4th player in WNBA history to have double-digit all-star selections. That's incredible.
And the other 3 players are some of the best to ever do it, including Diana Taurasi, who Griner's played a lot of games with. What an honor.
A nice shot there by Caldwell.
A nice run they've put together here to bring it close.
They really got hot, and I didn't think I'd be saying this a little while ago, but now it's anyone's ball game.
To the inside.
Fibish.
It's good, and she makes her first shot of the game.
Oh, that's an elegant move to drop in the floater.
Atlanta calls timeout.
For the Dream.
And a new group getting ready for the Dream. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Now here is Canada. She's covered by Cloud. Now Hillman. Wyatt so far offensively searching for her first points of the game. 5 to shoot from deep Alicia Gray. It's rebounded by Sabali. New York leading. Here's Ionescu. The shot is good, and so is her shooting tonight. 3 for 4.
Well, you have to clog up those lanes to the rim, or else Ionescu is going to burn you on the drive.
Gray, covered by Ionescu. Pass to Howard. The shake. New York with the rebound. They've led by as many as 11 points. Outside Stewart. They set the pick. And the Liberty getting another bucket right there.
Not a lot of players these days operate in this space, but Stewie just loves the in-between shots.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Gray outside. Screen by Coffee. Lets the three fly. Gray, good for three.
Supremely confident in her scoring abilities. Gray, she'll make you pay.
Ionescu has it. 7 points in the game. Beyond the arc. Knocks down the three ball.
How about that? Responding to the three-pointer against them with a quick one of their own.
Yeah, terrific little back and forth right there,
It's
Tim.
been a lot of fun to watch.
And so we wrap up the first half. It's the Liberty. They're up by 9. And we'll return shortly.
Please direct your attention to center court. And get ready for the band half-court shot. Drums, please. And thinking about the shot.
And now the third quarter about to get going again. Sabrina Ionescu really making a difference out there.
She went absolutely off those first 2 quarters, guys, and she's capable of doing that each night she hits the floor. We might see some changes here in the defensive approach they use as we hit the second half.
Well, they've got to make some sort of change, right? I mean, they can't let her continue to torch them like she has been.
The talent in this league just keeps getting better, and this year's rookie class, whew, it is special.
It is so exciting to see this rookie class. Obviously, Caitlin Clark is the headliner. She comes into this league with massive expectations.
Yeah, and the depth of this class is just unreal. So many potential stars in the first round. I cannot wait to see their careers unfold.
Now here is Ionescu. Outside Stewart. Harrison, count it.
Now, this is where Harrison is at her best, scoring inside. She's a 5 who plays like a 5.
Outside Canada. Outside Howard. With some arc. Yep, count it.
Well, the defense is right there to try and stop Howard, but she keeps her composure and puts it up and in.
And in 2023, the Liberty made their long-awaited return to the WNBA Finals.
It's crazy to think about it, guys, but that was their first trip to the finals in 21 years. And despite it being the Liberty's 5th finals appearance, still no titles. Incredible when you think this is an original WNBA franchise and the amount of stars and Hall of Famers they've had over the years.
Now here is Canada. No scoring yet from her, but that's likely to change. Reiner with the screen. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Ryan Howard drives in. The shot, no good. Here's New York now. 8-point game. Stewart, guarded by Howard. Pass to Stewart. Cloud. Down low. Sabrina Ionescu from outside. The basket good off the assist from Jonquel Jones.
And Ionescu is inflicting major damage right now. The defense looks helpless.
And the dream call time here. You know, when you look at Sabrina Ionescu, one of the highlights for her in the offseason, competing against Steph Curry in a three-point contest. That was fun.
It was also special for NBA and WNBA fans. The event took place during the NBA All-Star Weekend, and Sabrina held her own, recording a score of 26 to Steph's 29.
Reiner misses. Just under 2.5 minutes into this third quarter now. Pass to Ionescu. Jones outside. Inside. Here's Stewart. And so she earns a trip to the line. Official saw the contact, and she'll shoot two.
First team foul.
Strong play drawing contact. At 6'4", it's very hard to stop Stewart without fouling her when she gets inside.
And she makes the first.
The #1 overall pick in 2016, Breanna Stewart continues to be a big-time player in the W.
Well, her transition from Connecticut to the WNBA was seamless. She won Rookie of the Year and established herself as a star right from the jump. Now, as a veteran, Stewie remains one of the most dominant players in the league.
Pass to Griner. Now here's Howard.
Here's Caldwell.
They need this. And yes, she's got the English that time as it falls.
Perfect screen there. Set her up with a terrific look.
Yeah, but that's a bad job by the defender to not fight through that screen to contest.
You want to see more effort there.
Here's Johannes. Outside Stewart. To the wing, right side. Good on the triple.
This is a nice third quarter surge they've got going on right now.
Yeah, and it's a great time to get hot, just as we get into the meat of the second half.
Absolutely. Build some distance. Try to get things going.
Jones outside. Pass to Gray. Reiner. Howard up top. Defended by Stewart. Howard, that's good.
And you're seeing the creativity of Howard right there. She's able to generate a lot of looks with her handles.
Now here is Ionescu. Gray defending. Ionescu outside. With the floater. Got it off in time, but it's no good. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. It's the Liberty, up by 12. And coming up as soon as we return from the break, the fourth quarter gets underway. And we're getting underway in the fourth quarter. The scoreboard tells the story in this matchup, but we'll see how much things can change. Here's New York now. Pass to Sabali. Johannes. And here's Ionescu. The three-pointer is on target.
Zero hesitation on Ionescu's shots. She's pretty much got it all picked out so that once she gets the ball, she's automatic.
Here's Caldwell. Now here is Canada. And the foul called on Cloud. That is her first foul of the game. Both teams will make substitutions.
Substitution on the court.
Pass to Canada. Back to Gray. Now here's Howard. Just 5 to shoot. Fires from deep. New York with the rebound. Three-pointer Breanna Stewart. A rebound by Gray. Atlanta with the ball. Down by 15. Now here is Canada. Defense is right there. On the wing, Alicia Gray, defended by Stewart. And here's Cloud. About a minute and a half into the fourth quarter now. And they double up Sabrina Ionescu. Harrison, guarded by Howard. The left wing shoots. And that one's good. Stewart.
Now, guys, late in the game, you need a hoop. Who are you going to?
I'm going with Brianna Stewart. She's been huge in the finals. Plus, at her height, she's getting a good look almost every time.
All right, this is going to shock you, Brian and Blake, but I agree with Brian. I mean, we've seen Stewie win every title, and she steps up in those big moments.
And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter now. Outside Canada.
2 minutes remaining.
Pass to Howard. Three-pointer. Rebounded by Jonquel Jones. And Jones pulls it down. And so here's Atlanta. They have yet to put up any points here in the fourth. Howard with the ball. To the paint. Shot to stop the drought. Misses the layup. And this could get even more out of hand if they continue to put up points.
What a performance it's been.
Now here's Cloud, guarded by Canada. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Stewart. The shot's good on the assist by Jonquel Jones.
The incredible focus Stewart has. Even when the D gets physical, she stays with the play.
Outside Canada. Howard up top. Reiner. Gray, covered by Ionescu. Pass to Howard. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. And these guys have had some good motion on offense. Nice assists.
When everybody's involved offensively, it's in a way helping you defensively too. Well, if it wasn't already out of reach, it is now thanks to the spurt that they're having.
And why put on the brakes now, Tim? I say just keep on firing.
Man, Brian, you want to run up the score?
Now here's Griner. Howard inside, defended by Harrison. Howard gets the bucket. Here's Ionescu. And they can just dribble the ball until the buzzer.
They've got to be happy with the effort, the result, the outcome. Great night.
W is a W. Takes this one by a big margin. They won this game going away. They were better basketball team by far.
You've got to commend this sort of dominance here at home and feeling great, playing well nearly the whole game. I could feel it. This building was pumped, guys.
And that's a wrap, everyone.